Hey yo, what's up? We got a good show for you today. This one's going in the books, man. I'm gonna try to make zero mistakes during this stream because I want to get this across. This is stemming from a stream that I did not post yet. Okay. I just shot right over here, gathered all of the fucking content to present it to you. All right. Why you are treated like shit? Because you just might wipe out a race or two. Like it's just real shit, bro. I'm about to show you some things, and I'm gonna leave the the links to all the info. Asian Bulls, motherfucker's good. This one here, I got a good deal on this one. I don't know if you can see it. It's a 25. This is a good deal. Uh, I'm gonna leave those links in the description, okay? Because like I hate when a person says they're gonna do that and they don't fucking do it. I hate that shit. All right. Uh, this is something that you are gonna need to watch, Bob. You're gonna need to watch this, bro. I want you to watch the whole shit, bro. Cause this is action packed all the way through, except for me lighting my cigar. We'll be ready to go, baby. Be ready to go. So, why is this stemming? This video stemming from a Twitter rant that I saw. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, YouTube. All right, this is stemming from a Twitter rant that I saw, okay? So we're gonna go into this Twitter rant. Do I have a pen? I have a pencil. I have a pencil. All right. This is so it helps me know where I started shit from. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right, we're going to jump right into this Twitter rant. Can't wait to show you this shit. All right.
You stinking fucking niggers think you're gonna fucking take over the world. You guys can't even fucking handle taking care of Chicago, Baltimore, or fucking St. Louis. How the fuck are you gonna take over the world? You guys are so fucking ignorant. Why don't you go loot something? Huh? Why don't you go steal something? Shut your fucking rubber lips, you black piece of shit.
One more time.
You stinking fucking niggers think you're gonna fucking take over the world. You stinking fucking niggers think you're gonna fucking take over the world. You guys can't even fucking handle taking care of Chicago, Baltimore, or fucking St. Louis. How the fuck are you gonna take over the world? You guys are so fucking ignorant. Why don't you go loot something? Huh? Why don't you go steal something? Shut your fucking rubber lips, you black piece of shit.
Shut your rubber lips, nigga. Now, why are we laughing at this? Why are we laughing at that? We're laughing at it because, bro, you really just can't take this guy serious, bro. Like it's just you. I just can't take him serious, dog. Like, and he was pretty angry. He was pretty angry. But the thing is, there's a quote by Miss Love Dorsey, and she actually pointed it out, and I was like, yo, you know what? She's fucking right. She said, yo, angry don't look the same on a black man as it does anybody else. I said, oh, you know what? She's fucking right. Anger does not look the same on anybody else as it does a black person. Why is that? Why is that? Like, you can see like one or two niggas walking down the block and you be like, oh, shit, here come these fucking niggas, right? You can see two white kids walking down the block. You'd be like, oh shit, there's white people over here, right? Right? I don't know why that is, but check this out, baby. Check this out, baby. What was this? 628. All right. 632. Listen to this here.
So I'm knowing this nigga don't got no real father figures in his life. Men teach men how to process anger. Women don't teach men this because we don't know.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Them facts.
You got to get that shit from a man. And when you a black man in America, you have to have a mature, positive black male role model, like help you process and understand what you are.
Can't have
because anger look different on y'all.
Yeah. Like, listen, my
a
boy,
black man mad don't look like a white man mad or an Asian man mad or a fucking. It don't look the same, bro. Do you realize you black? How tall you, bro? What you look like? Anger don't look like no other shit.
Yeah,
it just looks scary.
You're right. No, you're right.
They'll shoot your ass and lock you the fuck up based on how it looks.
You see how they just did Croy Bierman? This nigga said he didn't even remember his kids. He was yelling and screaming at the police. They didn't do shit. If that would have been a nigga.
You can't be afraid to be raw with your boy. That's why my boys, I made sure I stayed around them forever, no matter what I went through in my relationship, whatever. Fuck that. Ain't.
When I heard that, I said, yo, you know what? She's right, dog. She's motherfucking right. The anger looks different. Definitely a different fucking look. It's kind of like a dark room. Like, you don't know what the fuck is in there, but you like, shit, yo. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That white guy that was highly upset, he has fans, okay? Jeffrey Dahmer had fans. That nigga got fans. Let me point you to some of his fans, all right? And the crazy part is his fan club happens to be black women. Yeah. His fan club is black women. This is one of the divestors. One of the divestors, right? Her name is Divesting Zealot, okay? All right, well, check this out.
For one specials or any other bulk rates. If you are
now, what she's saying is 2-for-1 special and then any other bulk rate. She's referring to people taking us out the community. She's referring to people taking us out the community.
willing to take 2 or more, we will throw in 2 pairs of Jordans for you.
I'm here for it.
All sales are final, period.
Hell yeah, I don't give a fuck if you got your receipt, bitch. We said no returns. Invisible Empress, are you dusty? I'm sorry, Invisible Empire. Are you dusty?
Are you dusty? That means, are you dating a black guy? Okay. Yeah, YouTube. I don't understand how you got this kind of hate on here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't banning this bitch. You understand? I just want to throw that in there. You're not banning this bitch. She's talking about are you dusty? They're talking about there need to be significantly less of us and we're fucking. bullet bags and shit like that, you know. But all right, let me finish.
Hell no.
Okay, what you got? And then it's gonna be on the Lee after that.
Okay, I just wanted to say that Triple K tried to warn us back in 1865. They foresaw the future, and I really don't blame them for what they did. Because these primates are only 6% of the population, yet they commit over 56% of all of the homicides, which is basically 7 to 8 times more than white men. Okay, and it's just disproportionate, and I think that they should be eliminated, but that's another discussion. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, you heard her. She said, I think that they should be eliminated, but that's another discussion.
Let's not be mad at Triple K because they tried to warn us. I know that it seemed like they're our enemy too, but it's because of mammies, and we had mammies back then as well.
So it's because of mammies.
So I just, you know what I mean? I can even watch a slave movie. I can watch all of that stuff, and I feel nothing. I feel absolutely nothing. I actually
I won't sit down and watch that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm not watching none of that shit.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about slavery. I give a fuck about 2022, period.
They're popping up all over Prime Video now. There's a lot of slave movies that's coming out now. And it's just the way that they try to demonize the white man. I look at the white man as a hero. My man, like I'm trying to say, I don't want to sound too bizarre because I am very.
I feel like you finna be bizarre.
I know.
Be very, very careful because I want this to go well.
Yes, I am. My man, like I said, I cannot deal with any guy that's in, that feels bad for the black man, that tries to feel the black man's pain, that tries to side with the black man in any way. I will end it right away. And like I said, my man he's kind of racist towards black men, and I don't mind. I love it.
I feel you. Do you got anything on the topic though?
I'm sorry.
Do you have anything on the topic? Right. It just feels like you up here venting and trying to trigger black men. I'm just gonna keep it real.
No, I'm not trying to trigger black men. I have no one else to talk to.
Okay, well, join my Discord, dear. Okay.
I will, please. I need to.
Okay, that's what's up. Because I'm sitting up here like, what the hell is she talking about?
I'm so sorry.
All right. So you have Keishas who are supporting white supremacy. Okay? You heard it. You saw it. It's on the motherfucking air. Okay? We got it. All right? Now, I want to show you something else, too. I saved this here for you. All right. This goes back to the Willie Lynch letter, right? Making of a slave, right? So here you say, I highlighted it, before the breaking process, right? Before breaking in the niggas, right? We had to alertly on guard at all times, right? We had to be on guard at all times. Now we could sleep soundly, for out of frozen fear, his woman stands guard for us. He cannot get past her infant slave process. And on the bottom, by the time the nigger boy reaches the age of 16, he is soundly broken in and ready for life's sound and efficient work and the reproduction of a unit of good labor force. Okay? So here you see he says that they can sleep soundly because the fucking nigger woman stands guard for us. All right. I want you to see that. And I got a cute little picture here. You saw it. Booyah, right? Interesting. All right. What was this? Oh, yeah. So she said the KKK did a good thing, right? You see that, right? Yeah. That's what she's happy about. This right here, this kid right here is probably still alive. You know what I'm saying? They brought the little kids out there laughing and smiling from them hanging us, bro. And these fucking black bitches are on their side. She's on their side, B. Okay? So I want to show you this also, man. Thought this would be a good input into the stream. Where we at? Okay, so get rid of that. 15. All right. Now she mentions Asians in this video.
Slavery was really like from slaves.
I worked hard. I'd get up at 4 o'clock and get my breakfast done. Just at dawn of day, I go to the field and we pick cotton.
Mr. and Mrs. Haywood Jenkins of Sharkey County, Mississippi, have, between them, picked cotton for over a century.
My boss man came along. He says, Mary Jane? I said, sir. Says, I say, when you wash? I said, I washed last night. He said, I don't want you to do that no more. That's my agent, you know. He says, every Friday morning or Friday evening, you wash. And let all the children stay there with you until you get through. When you get through, then y'all can go back to field and wait. Now, the agents was mean, some of them. Some of them was mean. They want to whoop the colored people. And that time, the white man come along. He says, hey, but you ain't in the field yet? He just had started plowing. He said, yeah.
What slavery was really like from slaves.
So she did mention Asians, right? So I want to get into the next one here. Oh man, look at this shit here. They're dating these white guys, and they like it when they say the word nigga, and you know, and she likes it when he's racist. This one, she has a pass. She has a card. She's married to a white guy. And it says, trying to get my husband to say the N-word just once. Now, here's the crazy part, right? You have some white people who were in the civil rights, who were actually hand in hand with Black Panther Party, right? So today, to have a black woman saying these types of things is a direct slap in our face. This is a direct slap. This should not be tolerated. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you something else. I just need to get through this stream. Shit's starting to slow down. They don't want me to show this, but we're going to get it done, baby. We're going to get it done, baby. All right? Listen carefully. Same woman, divested Zealot. That's her name. Zealot, right? Listen.
And they don't need access to you, that's your fault. Which I don't like little black boys. I don't. Go sit down.
Yeah, I can't stand
Don't be hugging. I don't like little black boys. I don't. Go sit down.
Yeah, I can't stand
Don't be hugging me around my waist and shit, because when you grow up, you ain't gonna like me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not only because I'm a black woman, because of the shit I'm saying. I say all that to say this, y'all. Anybody that gets access to you and you let them and they don't need access to you, that's your fault. Which I don't like little black boys. I don't. Go sit down.
Yeah, I can't stand
Don't be hugging. I don't like little black boys. I don't. Go sit down.
Yeah, I can't stand
Don't be hugging me around my.
Okay. Oh, it's getting bad. Fuck. She don't like little black boys, Pop. So, I actually got a song I want to play. It's called Black Woman. All right, let me just go. Hold on. I don't want no jet black woman for she too mean. Why would they make a song like this back then? I don't want no sugar in my coffee. It make me mean. That could have a double meaning. Why would they make a song? I don't know. I don't know why they would make a song called that. But it makes me question, right? So it seems like other races can see the greatness in the black man. There's been things that black men have done or created, black people in general, women have done, created, and 2200. Right? So other people recognize the things that come with black people. You know, they're going through a little somewhere. We're going through a little something right now. Shit's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? But there's reasons for that, apparently. And I think I see a way out of it. We have to rebroadcast the actual message of who the fuck you are, right? So when we look at other people, when we look at people like, prime example, Japan, right? You had some chicks on social media. They made a statement. You know, they want black people to come over there and populate their shit, right?
白人と言ったら何が思い浮かびますか？
ザラのモデルさん。モデル？足速そう。かっこいい。優しい人が多いっていうイメージ。ウィル・スミスです。運動神経が入るがいい。貧困で決まってるという風なイメージがあります。ゴスペル？ジャズとかや。ジャズ。アフリカ。ダンスが上手とか。ボビー・オロゴンさん。足速いとか。強いイメージ。運動がいいんじゃない？ちょっと怖いイメージがあります。オバマ。優しそうなイメージ。フレンドリーなマッチョ。かっこいい。
She's got the full video on YouTube. You know, people think of us certain ways, and there's reasons for that. Other people can see. Check this out.
3. Dread of genetic extinction. During the era of black enslavement, black individuals posed a significant threat to their non-black masters due to their physical strength and charisma. The fear of genetic annihilation arose from the understanding that if non-black individuals marry white individuals, their own genes would be rendered submissive and eventually extinct biologically. When individuals mate, their genes combine and influence the traits of their offspring. White individuals feared that intermarriage could lead to the dominance of black genes over their own. This is because of natural selection, where nature selects the genes which have more chances of survival. Genes having specific traits from a mother and a father are combined in their child. However, the gene having robust capability dominates while the other is suppressed. Since black people are better equipped for the environment naturally, the probability of their genes' domination is more. Hence,
better equipped for the environment. Naturally. Natural selection. Better genes dominate. How did the genes evolve? How did the genes become that way? Well, through evolution. You see, if you take 400 years of slavery and those people who survived and they made it and they went through things and they survived and they made it and they went through shit and they survived and they made it. You know what I mean? The strongest genes were left after a while. And they kept producing. As you recall, they would take the biggest fucking black buck, right? And they would take the strongest or most fertile female, and they would put them together, and they would make them, and make pure breed fucking slaves. It's kind of like when I was younger, I was in a circle at fought pit bulls. We fought pit bulls, right? And everybody wanted a champion bloodline. Champion bloodline dogs went for more, right? So back then, you could pay like $200 for a pit bull. This is like the 90s. Pay like $200 for a pit bull. This was a champion breed, $800 to $1,000. If he really fucked with you and he really needed the money, you probably could get him for like $600, right? But if you got two champion breeds, or if you wanted to breed your dog with a champion fighter, he would probably get first pick. He'd probably get like two pups out of that litter. And what would he choose? He'd choose a boy and a girl, right? And it's just like that, man. They would take the two strongest. Prime example. Imagine the child that Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens will produce. The genes in that freaking child is going to be amazing. As long as he or she or they are, when I say they, I mean two kids. I don't mean a fucking pronoun. I don't believe in that bullshit. But as long as the two parents keep a strong household, keep that kid taught right, and he's in the village of the grandparents and the parents, that child is going to be amazing. Going to be amazing. Now, who would you want to mate? Who would you want to marry that child off to? Well, you would want to marry that child off to someone who possibly is another athlete, or you may want to marry that child off to someone whose father and mother were fucking scholars, right? That is like selective breeding. Those genes, we got one child that has the incredible athletic genes, and you mix them with another couple who has a child, and both and the two people in that couple, both of them are like scholars. Yeah, you could mate them. Definitely. If you had a son, definitely, most definitely, he's going to mate with her. And we need two babies out of that couple right there. 3, maybe. No less than 2. That's how you got to think about it. When your daughter gets with a guy, when your son gets with a young lady, you have to look at their parents, right? And you have to say, you know what, man? One parent is a doctor, or both, or one parent is a lawyer, and a fucking gymnast, or whatever it is, but 2 positive factors. And you and your wife are 2 positive factors. Yeah. Let's get them together. You don't want to make you don't want your child to get hooked up with somebody and their parents are fucking crackheads and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Right? But we're going to get deeper into this. Hold on. We're going to finish this real quick. Hold on.
If a white woman and a black man or a black woman and a white man marry, black genes will have superiority and white genes will be suppressed. In the past, only to this fear, interracial marriage was prohibited. The one-drop rule was established to maintain the oppression of black individuals.
So, black and white mate, black genes will be dominant. You can tell that by the quality of the pigmentation. Right? Now, we're going off into some more Japan shit. Right? This is what I wanted to show you. What was this? What I want to show you right at this moment?
What's your dating life like in Japan?
Well, yes, I happily have a girlfriend right now. You know, things going pretty well on that front, and she is Japanese. Dating life in Japan. Ooh, if I go back to my late 20s.
So these guys, you know, they're saying that they have a great dating life.
You know, girls and their reasons for like trying to go out with me, they say some of the most ridiculous things, and most of it is like putting down Japanese men. It's like some Japanese women would come up to me.
So what? Hold on. Let me rewind that back. What he said.
Most of it is like putting down Japanese men. It's like some Japanese women would come up to me or try to date me and be like, oh yeah, you know, you're cute, you're black and this and that. I like hip hop. And, you know, it's just the casual stuff that majority of us here being black. But then, you know, when it gets to the intimate part, they start dogging Japanese men so hard. Like, Japanese men don't do this, they don't do this, they're not like this, they're like this. It's hilarious. But
you know what I'm going to ask, brother? How did the women treat you there in Japan and Kawasaki?
Oh my goodness.
Right. So
checking heavy for you, brother, like loving you.
Down and say like, oh,
this is just common female shit. You know, of course they're gonna praise the guy that they're getting ready to fuck or that they want to fuck. Right? They have this thing in their mind that every black guy's got a 10-inch cock. It's not true. You know what I'm saying? But every black man will have a dominant gene over, you know, the next female, whatever. Right? So we look at Simone Biles and her husband, Jonathan Owens. They make a wonderful couple. And I also wanted to say that her coach, because Simone Biles has stepped down, she kind of not quit, but she took her back because she said she had some mental things that she wanted to sort out. You know, she was going through something, so she wanted to, you know, instead of staying in it and then being, you know, failing and shit like that, she decided to step back, keep her wonderful record, and then get herself situated. When she married him, her coach said that that after the wedding that she was feeling better and that he had, you know, her marrying Jonathan Owens was very good for her mental. And she's ready to get back working and she's doing great. And that was something wonderful to hear, even though the fucking sisterhood was trying to tear them apart. Right. So I want to show you some proof right here. Okay, we're going to look at this. This is from PubMed.ncbi.nim, NIH.gov. Okay. So what this is going to show you proof. Density of lean body mass is greater in blacks than in whites, right? And this article, does it say when this article was thing? All right, it doesn't say. But previous studies have reported that blacks have 10 to 20% more bone mineral than whites of the same height, right? Theoretically, this should mean that the lean body mass of blacks is denser than of whites, right? To determine that, if the lean body mass of blacks is indeed denser than whites, we measure density, total body water, and anthropometric parametric dimensions, with 19 whites and 15 male college students, black. The black and white cohorts were nearly identical in height, weight, and total body water. Among the whites, there was no significant difference between the observed density and the predicted so-and-so, nor were there any significant differences between the dimension calculated by blah, blah, blah. Among the blacks, however, they observed density was significantly greater than that predicted. And the lean body mass calculated from observed density was significantly greater than the calculated from the body weight. These results are consistent with the hypothesis that lean body mass of blacks is denser than that of whites. Okay? So we are capable of building muscle better. Okay? That is one of the reasons why we excel in sports more. Right? From basketball, football, anything that they fucking do, golf, anything that they do, they always dominate in that sport, track, that shit. You understand? This is another one. This is from researchgate.net, self-reported differences and created by ethnicity and gender. This is from James C. Kaufman, University of Connecticut. Okay. This is going to show. All right. This is going to show. We scale down. We have different breakdowns of gender by age and ethnicity. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna blow this up. Shit. All right, you know what? Hold on. I think I got a better one for you. All right, yeah, this is better for you here. Okay. Shit, wrong one. I'm trying to blow this up. All right, so what this is showing is the factors: science, social, visual art, verbal art, and sports. Okay. All right, so we got accounting, acting, blah, 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 all the cooking, law, life sciences, political science, right? But what we look at is here. Right here. Okay. Differences by ethnicity using mean factor scores. All right, so if you look here, you see European American. Second one is African American, Hispanic, so on and so forth. If you look at African American in science, you'll see right next to it A, C, D, and F, right? A, and now when you look on the bottom here, A means the difference is higher than European Americans. B is the difference is higher than African Americans. C is the difference in Hispanic. Difference is higher than Hispanic. So basically, when you look at African Americans, you see A, C, D, and F. So their factors, they scored higher than anyone else, right? Social, they scored higher than anyone else. So this is the brain. That's what this is showing you. All right. Did I fuck it up? I kind of fucked it up for you. Hold on, let me go back down. All right. Okay. So we African Americans excel in everything higher over Europeans, right? In sports, we score 3.79 over everybody. And D is shit. We also scored higher than Asians. C and the Asians, right? Verbal arts, 3.71. We We score. So this is a measurement of our brains, bro. Okay. Now we're also looking at the difference in gender. So males and females. Males scored higher in science, right? But females scored higher in social, right? Females scored higher in visual arts. Females scored higher in verbal arts. And men, of course, killed them in sports. Okay? So, if you take a look at the difference between men and females, where we are physically stronger, they are, you know, you could say that they're smarter in socially, visual arts, verbal arts, right? And that's it. But when it comes to science, nah, we fucking crushed them in science too. Okay. This isn't a debate of men and women, but that's why it's good to have a smart chick on your side if you can find one, bro. But this is proof that blacks excel in everything. They excel in everything. Brain-wise, bro. This is self-reported differences in creativity. Blacks are hella creative. You know that. You know that shit, bro. All right? So I just want to show that. And I want to show this guy, okay, who unfortunately was killed. Okay. There was a man named Aaron Salter. Aaron Salter ran his F-150 on hydrogen and oxygen from water. There was a thing with a guy who who was able to run an engine on water, not on fucking fuel. On hydrogen, it was like a hydrogen oxygen mix, right? So you see here, I got the F-150. Okay, this is the gentleman right here.
Now I'm gonna turn on the hydrogen, and then I'm gonna turn off the gas. So notice the gas is in an off position. And it's running on with no electrolysis. So it's running on the hydrogen.
Isn't that amazing?
It's running on the hydrogen right now. It's running on the hydrogen right now.
That's amazing.
Shut the gas. The gas is in the shut off position right there. The gas in the shut off position. Nobody got to watch. We get time this. Okay.
So that was the mid part I want to show you. This is the back where he's explaining, you know, what's what. Okay.
Watch yourself.
Got the shit hooked up. And all that shit. Right? But I want you to see something. Check this out.
Just happened. Make sure you watch until the end. It gets interesting. So if you didn't know, this guy here woke up and drove 200 miles to a grocery store in Buffalo, New York, shooting and killing 10 people and injuring 3 others. Now, among the people who were killed was a guy named Aaron Salters, and this is where things get a bit interesting. Now, what caught my attention about this is that Mr. Salters was just on the news about a month ago explaining an invention he made, which was an engine that runs completely off water, no fuel needed. A completely hydrogen fuel system. And we all know what happened to the last person who decided to come forth with an invention similar to this one.
Possible active shooter at the top. Before Buffalo police rushed to Top's Friendly Market Saturday, there was Aaron Salter,
the security guard killed as he served and protected.
Aaron Solder, 55, retired Buffalo police officer. Loved electric cars.
Loved electric cars. He built a lab in his garage where he spent countless hours working to develop an engine that could run on water. Develop an engine that could run on water.
It's not running off of gas fuel? No, there's no gas fuel.
I can't tell you how I use it. I do have a patent pending.
A local inventor has discovered a way, hear this, to use water to run your car.
If you remember the Buffalo.
Okay. So we got this guy that created. Okay. So, we got that guy. We had Dr. Sebi, if you know who Dr. Sebi is. Dr. Sebi was out there curing fucking AIDS and diabetes and cancer and all of that shit. He was taken to court. They were about to lock him up because they said that he was making false claims and blah, 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 and he's not a real doctor. And he had the people that he actually cured come to trial to prove that he did in fact cure them. And he cured them by changing their diet. Right? So when I hear black women say these types of things, like Cynthia G saying, they should all be, there should be significantly less of them if you get pregnant by a black man and then you find out it's a boy, to terminate it and all of these types of things. It actually took a white woman to get Cynthia G off of YouTube. And there are so many little Cynthia G minions running around here, like that divested Z lot over there, right? But I think when it comes to Japan, I think this was just a little Google search I just fucking did to find out, the superiorities between African Americans and other. And in Africa, they're building a motherfucker made a remote control toy out of goddamn cardboard. Yeah, like it's fucking amazing, bro. Right? Over in Africa. Ain't shit over there. So, if I could snap my fingers on some Thanos snap shit and have us stop killing each other, right? These soldiers in Chicago, those are our soldiers. Those are fucking soldiers. And they have evolved. I brought that point up to someone when I was at my cigar lounge. He was a child prodigy, a guy named Hensley. This fucking dude is brilliant, bro. Brilliant. And I told him my theory. And, he shot it down. He said, no, because, it doesn't work like that and stuff. So I said, you know what? Well, this is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. And the reason why is because in Chicago, in these areas, these young kids, they've been in these war zones with each other, and they've been shooting each other for decades. Decades, right? And the kids now I think they've evolved to, it sounds crazy, but to be resilient to fucking, or more resilient, not resilient, but not bulletproof, but more resilient than before to bodily trauma. And I'm gonna show you why. Hold on. In Chicago. Here we go, baby. All right, check this shit out. What we're about to see is a 14-year-old boy. We're about to see a 14-year-old boy.
Nose hairs are ugly, and pulling them is a terrible move.
Manscaped's got all your manholes covered. An unarmed 14-year-old suspected of breaking a window gets shot by police. The officer who fired later blamed the shooting on a mix-up, saying he used the wrong gun. CBS 2 investigator Dave Savini obtained the body camera video and reveals what went wrong.
How are you? Somebody called and complained about you. It'll be another charge.
Watch this.
It'll be another charge, man.
Then listen to the conflicting messages from the different officers. One saying, "You'll be let go." The other, "You'll be tased."
Right now, it's just her word against your word.
Put your hand
if you want to make it another charge,
or I'm gonna
tase you. You're gonna get charged and let go.
But then Officer Brown stays true to his word and uses his taser on the 8th grader, who starts screaming in pain.
They use the taser on what's known as a pain setting. The only purpose of using the pain setting is to cause maximum pain to the individual.
Attorneys.
Now, give you a little context. So he's fucking tasing this kid, right? He tases the kid. The kid does not drop, right? Then he shoots the motherfucker in the back, right? He thought he missed because the motherfucker didn't skip a stride or nothing. He didn't, and the nigga kept running. So he thought he missed. So he's in pursuit. The kid, after being tased and shot in the fucking back, hops a fucking fence. The cop sees him. He uses the taser, not the firearm. He tases this motherfucker a second time. Kid falls, the prongs come out, and the kid keeps fucking running, bro. Watch this.
Gabe Hardy and Al Hofeld Jr. filed a lawsuit against the Sauk Village Police Department for naming. But it didn't end with the taser. Here's what happened next. While being shocked by the taser, the teen runs. Then watch as Sergeant Langan pulls his duty weapon from his holster on his right side, a .40 caliber Glock. He aims it and fires. Here's another
kid.
The bullet rips through the teen's hip. These photos were taken at the hospital.
That fucking kid did not skip a beat, bro.
Fire.
Look at this shit.
Here's another view. The bullet rips through the teen's hip. These photos were taken at the hospital. Should a handgun have ever been pulled out and fired in this situation?
Absolutely not. It was excessive, completely unnecessary. There was no justification whatsoever for this officer immediately drawing his firearm. 10-year-old kid.
The teen, now bleeding, runs from the officers.
Dude.
Sergeant Langan catches up and this time pulls out his taser as the teen jumps a fence.
Go around the block. He ran around the block.
What was this 14-year-old thinking while he was shot and hiding?
So, and he's not the only one, okay? There are quite a few of these kids out here that are doing this shit. Right? You got another guy, famous rapper. I believe his name is Lil Reese, right? Lil Reese check this shit out. This nigga, he's been shot before, quite a few times. I'm not sure how many, but he's been shot quite a few times. All right, and this kid took a 7.62 millimeter in the fucking neck. You know how big a 7.62 millimeter is? That's a AK-47 round. It's about this fucking long, right? Out of that, the projectile is actually about this long. That shit's supposed to make his fucking neck explode, bro. Right? But it didn't.
And then suddenly your car gets shot up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there was 12 shots.
Shit, 26.
26 shots.
26, like 26, 28.
Now, was that the first time you got shot at?
Hell no. My first time getting shot at was at my crib. Like, I was standing on the op shit on 51st. I was standing on the op shit down on the low end. I was coming out the crib, me and my mans, and one of my other mans. And like, I think they was waiting in the gangway, and they shot like 30 times, but they missed us. And then they was like chasing us in the back. We was running through the alley, like from outside the crib. That was my first time getting shot at.
Okay. But this is the first time you actually got hit.
Yeah.
This is the first time you got hit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, forgive me. I stand corrected. This is his first time getting hit. He's been shot at multiple times.
And you actually got hit in the neck.
Yeah, I got hit in the neck.
Okay, well, how many times did you get hit total?
I got shot one time. One bullet came from my neck to my back. Came out my back.
God damn.
Okay, so out of all those 20-something shots, only one shot actually hit you.
Yep, hell yeah.
Okay. Were you the only one in the car, or were there multiple people in the car?
Yeah, I was the only one at the car. I was the only one at the car at the time.
Okay. So here you are minding your business, and your whole car is getting shot up. You get shot in the neck. How do you drive yourself to the hospital?
No, I actually got out the car and put my hoodie over my neck because I had people was looking at my neck. I knew something was wrong. So I put my hoodie over my neck, and there was a car behind me. I tried to open their door and get in it and go to the hospital, tell them to take me to the hospital, but I couldn't talk. My voice was graspy at the time. I guess because I was hitting the neck, I was like, take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. I couldn't even talk. I ain't had no voice or nothing. So I'm snatching on people's doors. They pulling off on me. So I went to the fourth car. The fourth car that was behind me, it was like 4 cars behind me. The fourth car, dude, like, man, come on, get in. I'll take you. Took me to the hospital. Shit, I went to the hospital. I was walking in the hospital. Shit, I was walking in that bitch. I walked in like, I'm walking in the hospital with my thing on my neck, just walking in the hospital. Shit, they like, sit right here. Sat right here. A lady came, shot me in my arm with something, and I went through surgery and I made it.
As a father who works full time, I want to be an example.
When I see that.
2. When it comes to ammunition, these 2 cartridges are among the most prolific and well-known. Fighters armed with the 5.56 by 45mm NATO and the 7.62 by 39mm have engaged in furious combat all over the world. Began work on the development of a Soviet intermediate cartridge that could be used by a range of infantry weapons. The aim was to replace such Allied cartridges as the American 30-06 Springfield and the 303 British. A total of 314 cartridge designs were considered. It's a no-brainer for many marksmen.
5.56.
In the end, let's be real. Both 7.62 and 5.56 NATO are excellent fighting cartridges with long, battle-proven histories. The 5.56 may be better suited for home defense, And 762 rules long-range matches and big game hunting. But
long-range matches and big game hunting. It's got that stopping power, right? He took that in the fucking neck, bro, which was amazing. Which was amazing. Amazing. I think that these dudes are, some of them are just like being that's the actual incident. Shit is crazy though. No, I'm not painting. I'm not trying to paint black people as like some fucking superheroes and shit like that. But there is scientific evidence that we're built different and we're more creative. You can even go to music. As much music that was stolen from blacks, as much inventions that were stolen from blacks. It's just incredible, right? But our black women are willing to throw us the fuck away, dog. And you know who it's like, yo, you could throw them away, but we gonna take them? White women, Asian women, Filipino women, the women from fucking Thailand. Like it's just let me see something here. Check this out.
Reason 7, physical superiority. Throughout history, black individuals have been acknowledged for their exceptional physical strength and magnetic personalities. These qualities have at times instilled apprehension and unease among non-black individuals who perceive the potential dominance of black people as a challenge to their...
So just being you're perceived as a challenge, bro. Because you have potential to dominate.
Their own status and principles. Even white men regard black individuals as superhuman due to their consistent outperformance. Non-black societies, such as European colonizers, established social and cultural systems that marginalize black people by devaluing their prowess in physical labor.
So they'll devalue your prowess in physical labor.
And instead glorifying...
By now, you've probably read or heard about all the benefits of probiotics, things like better digestion.
Do you like minting money? Well, the lithium business is for you. The lithium margins right now are practically...
Fragility as a symbol of refinement, social and cultural systems that marginalize black people by devaluing their prowess in physical labor, and instead glorifying fragility as a symbol of refinement and civilization. Ancient philosophy.
So, glorifying fragility, glorifying being fucking fragile as refinement and like sophistication. Like that's where the term gentleman came from. Gentleman. That's where that shit came from. All right? That's what they wanted you to think. Oh, you're a fucking beastly savage. You're not, you're not fit to be in this environment, right? And it's just like, whatever. But now it's coming out, bro.
Philosophers like Aristotle further propagated the belief that black individuals were inherently subservient, employing these distorted notions to rationalize the enslavement and mistreatment of black people.
Oh, really, Aristotle?
However, regardless of how much physical work is devalued, white individuals still feel threatened by the physical superiority of blacks who possess genes.
And this is evident because if they made black people do it, why you couldn't do it yourself? It's humanly possible. You could have went and picked your own cotton, your own sugar cane, your own fucking everything. Tobacco, coffee bean. You could have did all of that shit yourself and built your own America. And niggas would have just still been over in fucking Africa, bro. But they didn't. Because they couldn't. If it was easy, they would have probably did it. Right? But they couldn't do that shit. But yet they'll turn around and call you lazy. Our own women will turn around and call us lazy. Our own women will shit on us. Let's go.
Genes that facilitate muscle growth, enjoying a natural biological supremacy.
See?
Research has also demonstrated that black people are endowed with genes that contribute not only to cognitive superiority, but also to physical dominance.
Cognitive superiority. We saw that in one of the in one of the links.
What is your perspective on this matter? Are these factors significant contributors to the animosity against black people?
Oh yeah. All right. We're almost done. Hang in there with me. Now, physical superiority. Physical superiority. There was a guy who, I think he was a coach of a baseball team or something, and he made a statement one time, and that statement caused a lot of flack. His name is Jimmy the Greek, right? So we're going to hear what Jimmy the Greek had to say about this.
Could raise as much controversy as the statements by former Dodgers executive Al Campanis last April on ABC's Nightline news program.
Yeah, pretty soon they're going to have to equalize it for the blacks, for the Greeks, the Jews, and for everybody. I mean, let's make it equal for everybody, you know.
And is it equal? What about in sports?
Well, they've got everything. If they take over coaching like everybody wants them to, there's not going to be anything left for the white people. I mean, all the players are black. I mean, the only thing that the whites control is the coaching jobs. Now, I'm not being derogatory about it, but that's all that's left for them. The black talent is beautiful. It's great. It's out there. But, you know, the only thing left for the whites is a couple coaching jobs.
Yeah, maybe we need to get more black coaches, don't you think?
Oh, it's all right with me.
Okay, well,
I'm sure that they'll take over that pretty soon, too.
Now, I don't know what young ass year that was, but check this out. You guys know about Coach Prime, right? DEION Sanders. Well, there was an interview on the Tariq Nasheed show, and this gentleman called up there in regards to this coach.
Volleyball, you got. Thank you.
It's not just that; it's just the whole thing. It's all about. It really is. There's no other program.
I swear, y'all hate to see a competent black person who ain't bowing down, who's winning. Why do y'all hate that so much?
Because it makes us insecure that we can't do it the same way he can.
Thank you. Thank you. But that's a you problem. At least say, I'm glad you're being honest, but that's a you problem.
I know, but when we see a black man shining, it just like tears us down because that's like all we have left is the coaches.
I know that, but y'all have, it's a you problem.
Oh,
There's great things that you can do within your community. There's great things, man. You guys got volleyball. You guys are phenomenal at volleyball.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. It's that volleyball. It's fucked up, right? So, as you see, we just keep going. More and more proof showing that blacks are doing pretty well. When you go to the whole stereotype of the black man leaving the family, and it's like that's a whole nother stream, bro. I got shit on that too. I got motherfuckers talking about what the welfare system did and all that, coming from white people, what the welfare system did also. Like, this stream isn't about black men versus white men. That's what this stream is not about. That this stream is about black men versus black women. The way that black women talk about black men over here on this fucking Beyonce internet is disgusting. And I want you guys to see how much you're fucking, like, if you knew how great you were, I think you would operate different, bro. Our young men, if they knew that they were genetically had a genetic edge, mentally, cognitively, and physically, I believe you would do better. Even with the constraints. There's articles on black men not being able to get certain jobs, even with elite college degrees from the likes of Stanford and Harvard, are being picked over by white men who have lesser elite degrees. You got a motherfucker who got a degree from fucking Phoenix University online, and they'll choose him over the fucking black dude from Harvard, bro. And it's like I said in one of my videos a long time ago, it's a shame we got to keep proving our worth to black women. They don't even know the history, bro. All these bitches up here saying they want a motherfucking bag. They want you to pay their fucking bills. They were talking about why the black athletes are dating so many white girls. This is because Becky's in the fucking trenches, dog. Becky is the new ride or die. And I don't mean any disrespect when I say Becky. Becky is just a term that you use for like a classic white chick. You understand? Like classic, average Jane, plain Jane, that's how I'm using the term Becky, right? Like Becky's the new ride or die, dog. She's a new ride or die. She's bringing these motherfuckers food. She's helping them with their fucking schoolwork so that they can concentrate more on the fucking athletics. And those are who are getting fucking chosen to be on the fucking gravy train. Now, I will say you got to be careful when you're dealing with a Becky. You still got to protect yourself. Don't wrong one. Don't think you're gonna just fuck her over and get away with it, my man. Because they're different than Keisha. And Keisha is, who I refer to when I'm talking about white chicks. I mean black chicks. Those are that's Keisha. All right. Oh shit. I think I fucked up, dog. I did fuck up because I lost you. Where you at? There you go. All right. So I want to show you this.
By which we can live or die. You choose. If you won't listen to me when I make an appeal for the Negroes because you have no concern.
Remember when she said
most people have no clue that in 2023 the best way to make money on Amazon is not
for the Negroes. Listen to me when I make an appeal for America. Should you try to pretend that I'm crazy because I want America to be saved? And then you think we have no right to ask for something? Is it too much to ask you to grant us human dignity, not us the right to live?
This revolution is filled with so many ironies, really. First you tell us that it is manly to keep your word. All right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all that the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well then, show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality.
My man goes on, he says, yo, I'm only going to be taking bread as much. I'm only going to be asking for bread, but so many times. Then I'm going to fucking take it. And something else I want to show you. Hold on, let me go over here. Well, I'll find this here for you. So this is what they're saying in Japan. We'll double back here real quick.
How the towns in danger of extinction have been trying to ensure their survival.
Masuda Hiroya was the head of the group that coined the label Towns in Danger of Extinction. He's been tackling the population issue for many years, including when he was a cabinet minister.
We expected pushback from the municipalities named, but we decided to use the strong term, extinction, as people would otherwise perhaps not.
These niggas' population about to fucking die, bro. Funny thing, after that war, black men took a lot of Asian women as wives. And here on American soil, a lot of women, especially black women, were very upset. They were pissed off. Because, well, Japanese women do it better. You know what I'm saying? They and very well.
D1 athletes or were D1 athletes that are married to white women or seriously dating white women, they say, bro, my schedule for football and class is so rigorous, I don't have time to argue with the girl. Why are there mad girls in your phone? Shut the fuck up. That's exactly what they told me. My bad, y'all. I just got out of the gym. That's why I'm sweaty. The white women that they're dealing with are giving them meal prepped food on top. Bro, my friends told me on top of the meal prep food they're already getting off of scholarship. Do you guys understand? These guys are eating 6 to 7 times a day. One of my mans even told me, yeah, bro, my agent is my girlfriend's dad. That's the reason why I just got signed to the Dolphins. I said, hey, brother, you're doing something right. You're signed.
So, what I get from this is, what I see is the obvious. White men are sending their white daughters to schools that have these sports, these great sports programs, and they're getting chosen for pro teams. As a man, period, why wouldn't you want your daughter to have the best shot at having a great life? You know, little Susie, she might want to go over here. You know, whatever fuck her girlfriends is going. I don't know. And dad is like, nah, you're going there. You're going to Notre Dame. You're going to go to Alabama. You're going wherever. You're going to go where there's a fucking dope ass sports program, and you're going to try your fucking best to get you one of those fucking boys over there. Black, white, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If it's a white guy, great. If it's a black guy, cool. But they're positioning their daughters to be successfully married, right? And that's what they're doing. It's not their fault that, you know, fucking Keisha over there, and she ain't doing what you know, what the fuck she's supposed to do. as in the words of hey, what's that bitch name? The one who said the bus driver shit. Whatever her name is, the black chick. In the words of her, she said, also get your MRS degree. Mrs. degree. Also get your Mrs. degree while you're in that college. Because you got to think, this is coming from me. This is not what she said. This is coming from me. College is the only place that you're going to be where there is a multitude of people who are on the same page as you. If you're in the fucking law program, you're in a pool with everybody who has the same potential as you to make a certain amount of money, right? Every day, you're going to see motherfuckers in there with the same drive, ambition, dreams, goals as you. To become a lawyer, to become a doctor, to become a this or that, whatever, right? Once you get out of that fucking school, say Susie or Keisha or Mysol, Mei-Ling, whatever, y'all went to college, you didn't find a husband, you get out, now you're working in the corporate world. Your pool is significantly depleted of men on that same level. Now, instead of all of the men being on that same level, you take more than half of them out and you throw in other men. You throw in the UPS worker, the FedEx guy, the guy that fixes the fax machines, the guy that works across the street at fucking Starbucks, the fucking taxi cab, the Uber driver, the Uber Eats fucking delivery guy, the fucking security guards, the fucking janitors. That is your pool now. Because all the other women want that same motherfucker that you probably want, the head honcho, the boss, right? So now your pool of successful men has shrunk. Your competition for that small pool of the man you want has expanded. Now your competition is expanded. So when you in fucking college, that's where you fucking meet your man. I used to talk to a girl. She has her doctorate, and she has 2 daughters. I used to talk to her daughters and tell her oldest, she wants to be a surgeon, right? Black girl. I used to tell her, listen, you want to be a surgeon, first of all, you got to open up your fucking the types of dudes that you want, because surgeons are going to be Indian, Asian, white, small minority of blacks. So in your program, you're going to see the fucking India. I don't know any Indian names, but you're going to see the Wangs. You're going to see the what's the white name? Damn, what was that guy, man? Fuck. I hate when I be forgetting names, dog. Whatever. Keith Henry's, right? You're that's who's gonna be there. And they're not gonna be all cool and great looking, like and hip looking, and they're not gonna, just make you gush. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know that. So while you're there, make sure you stay in shape. Make sure you stay focused. Make sure you're nice and kind to everyone, because it's a small world and you will see them again. And put your best foot forward. Yeah. Now, hopefully she will take that advice and everything, and things will work out for her. I wish her the best. But yeah, man. So we're gonna press on. All right, we're gonna go check out another one from Lil Goody.
All of my friends that are D1 athletes that are either in college or are in the league, they're dating white women or they're married to white women. And you know what they told me? They said, bro, my girl looks up to Taylor Swift. Your girl looks up to Meg Thee Stallion.
Wow.
He said, bro, you know what the difference is? One is almost a billionaire and dating Travis Kelce. The other one was dating Tory Lanez. What's fucking with Tory Lanez? I created the Stallion challenge. so sorry. It's not funny because if you actually look at those two different paradigms, that is actually insane. If you take Taylor Swift and then you take Meg Thee Stallion, that's two different paradigms. I asked all of them a question. I said, do you guys buy your girl expensive bags, expensive clothes and shoes? You guys have crazy NIL deals. Like, I know them. Crazy NIL deals or crazy NFL contracts. They said, bro, my girl likes Lululemon and is cool with a Tory Burch or Michael Kors. Your girl wants a Chanel bag and 100 roses with $100. I said, Jesus Christ. They asked me, yo, Goody, you were dating a girl, she was black. How many times did you send her money for her nails? I'm a good guy. I told them I definitely did it at least 10 to 15 times. They said, you want to know how many times I did it? 3. I said, fuck. Hey, I don't give a fuck though. I still want a black woman. I can't relate to a white woman. That's just me. That's a preference. White women, you guys are cool though. I just can't relate to y'all. You guys are cool though. But I do see that there's a difference in culture.
It's a difference in culture, dog. So yeah, we got through that pretty good. It's an hour, 25 minutes. All right. So any last thing? Double checking through the stream. And oh yeah, this right here. To be so creative and so strong, we come in last and income by ethnicity at this one says 53,000. Whites come in at 79, but it's like so many more that come in way higher than whites. These guys almost double whites. Indians almost double whites. Then you got the Filipinos, and you got the Asian Americans, Chinese Americans, like at fucking 150, 109, shit like that. All right. Now, I want to show you something. One thing real quick. All right.
Women are complaining about 50-50. Girl, we are in last place. Look at it. Income by ethnicity. We are in dead last place. Well, I'll never go 50-50 with my man. Shut up, bitch. Look. Open your eyes for once and look. Wait a minute. Everybody pay attention. Read this with me. Median household income. That means it could be 2 people in a household making $51,374. And you're telling me you're going to use one income because you refuse to go 50-50 with your man? You will never make it. You will never make it. Listen, the black community, we need to change our thought process. Oh, I'm not going to go 50-50 with my man. He got to pay all the bills. Shut up. Shut up your mouth. We're in dead last place. You know that Babyface Ray song? $1 million cash raise. We are in last place. Not only do we make the least, but we spend the most. Let me show you. Wait a minute. Black consumer spending is growing at a rate of 5% per year, faster than the overall U.S. consumer spending growth of 3%. We are spending more than the average American. Okay, now, black spending power reached a record of $1.6 trillion in 2021. And you know what they're trying to say now? By 2024, black people spending in the U.S. is going to reach $1.8 trillion. Meanwhile, we make the least. Are we using our brains? You're black and you hate the soft guy era while we promote partnership? Go back and watch this video. What place are we in again?
Wow. Fucking wow. You know what? I know what I want to pull in. One last thing. Since he took it there, right? There we go. I saw a woman complaining about affirmative action being cut at Duke University, right? And through her complaining about it, this is what I saw. I saw that and I went and looked up Duke, and this is what I found. The median family income of a Duke student is $186,000. And Duke University ranked 20 out of 2,395 colleges in the share of students from the top 1%. That is, families who made about $630,000 or more per year. So So the median, the bottom of the barrel students, their families of combined income make $186,000. Right? And they came in number 20 out of 2,395 schools in the share of students from the 1% who have a combined income of $630,000 a year. So you have two people combining for $630,000, and she's not talking about, oh, I want to sit home and my man take care of me, and I want a traditional man and all this shit. But you got these bum bitches on here who want to sit on TikTok and fucking eat tacos with a bonnet on, talking about, yeah, my man is traditional and he takes it. That's not a flex. That's stupidity. Because of your fat ass sitting home doing squat, you can't save $630,000 a year. You could theoretically save $100,000 per year. You could, and it wouldn't fucking hurt you. You could save $100,000 a year. You could save $10,000 a fucking month, bro. Whatever the division is, if he makes 400 and she makes 230, or he makes 500 and she makes 130, like whatever the fuck it is, bro, they can save one person's salary each year, bro. But you make 150,000 and this bitch wants to sit home. Or fuck, you make 120,000, this bitch wants to sit home. You fucking crazy? Any bitch that says she wants you to take care of her, cut her ass off, dog. I have friends I used to work with. I used to work corrections. I have friends I used to work with, and they would go to work every fucking day. New York, see-through. Doing doubles. Living an hour and a half away from home. So that's 3 hours worth of commuting. Right? And he only has time to go home, take a shower, sleep, try to eat something, and fucking wake up to do it again in like 4 to 6 hours. Right? So here, 2023, we're going to go to correction officer, mild profession. Right? We're going to go to branch, New York City. All right. Top earners. Michael Thompson made $275,000. His base salary is $92,000, which means he's over 5.5 years. He's at top pay. Right? So he made $275,000. Now, $275,000 after you tax that. $275,000 0 minus 41%. Oh goddamn! I did it twice. 275, 110 minus 41%. So he's bringing home 162,000 net, right? So we're going to divide that by 26 paychecks. So that's $6,000. I did it wrong. 275, 110 divided by 12 months, 22,000. Each month, divide that by 2. So $11,462 gross a paycheck. right? Out of 1130, we're going to subtract that 41%. And so each paycheck, he's making $6,700, right? So each paycheck, he's making $6,000. At that 275, yeah, the bitch could sit home. But it would be great if she had a fucking job and she made fucking at like 80, 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? Cause they could add to that. Out of the $6,000, because when you look at $6,000, hold on, I'm gonna put the calculator up. Okay. I'm gonna show you why the bitch needs to work. Okay. Now, so let's say out of that paycheck, right? $6,763, right? That's the paycheck. All right, we're gonna times it by two. Right. All right. So a month he's making 13 grand, 13.5 a month. Now we're gonna subtract. Do you want to do mortgage or you want to do apartment? Let's do apartment, right? He's in a luxury apartment. So we're going to subtract 3 grand for his apartment, right? Then we're going to subtract another grand for his car and insurance. Then we're going to subtract another grand for her car and insurance. We're going to subtract the gas, like like $70 each fill up. You fill up twice a week. That's 140, 280, and 280 is 560. 560 and 560 is 1120, right? Yeah, 1120. So we're going to subtract 1120 for gas for both cars. Okay. And we're going to subtract 200 a month for tolls. Times 2, that's 400 for tolls. Then we're going to subtract food. Let's say that we're eating good, right? So we subtract, let's say $1,000 for food, right? For the month, minus 1,000 for food, right? And she wants to go out, $300 dates twice a month. That's $600 per month for outside dinner, minus $600 for dates, right? What else? Internet and cell phone. Let's see, 200 for the phones, and then like another 60 for the internet. All right, so that's 260 minus 260 for phones and internet. Okay, and we're gonna subtract laundry. no, let's do like light and gas. Let's say like 100 a month for fucking whatever, right? Let's say like light, gas, 200 to say 220. All right, minus 220 for light and gas, right? What's left? This is just the basics, right? All right. So how much is that a month? The fuck? Okay, yeah. So equals. Well, how much is left? Damn it, I can't see it. 13. Answer 13,526. What? That's not it. Come on, man. I ain't even trying to do this shit again, dog. Oh, fuck you. All right, let me do it again. God damn. All right, so $3,000 for the fucking rent, plus $2,000 for the cars and the gas. I mean the insurance, plus $220 for the internet and the phones, plus $1,000 for the food, plus the $600 for the dinner dates, plus what else? What else is that? Oh, the fucking Easy Pass, $200 a month. So it's 400 plus the 400. What else? Plus, we got the cars, we got the rent, got the light and gas, got the cell phone and internet. Got the food, got the dinner dates. All right. So 13,526 minus 7,220. 13,526 minus 7,220. Oh yeah, that's what was left. What? How is this possible? What the fuck is going on? Anyway, the bitch got to fucking work. I don't know what the fuck just happened. That shit just blew my fucking mind. I really don't know what the fuck happened. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe you guys do that math, B, because I just used a calculator and I don't know what the fuck just happened. But anyway, the broads still got to work because you got to be able to put at least $2,000 a month to save, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the miscellaneous shit, curtains, it needs new fucking tires for the fucking whip, you know, all of this other shit, and this bitch is just sitting home, bro. All right, I'm gonna work this shit out on my own. But all right, so that's it. I'm about to go. I hope you enjoyed the stream and learned from it.